Hello and good evening. Welcome to SKTV News. You are watching Primetime English News with Bhavini Taisha. First, the headlines. Chief Minister N. Biren urges people to keep faith on centre and state government and to give their focus on the core issues. And students of Dhanamanjari University call off hunger strike after authority appoints necessary staffs for the university, urges government to expedite appointment of Vice Chancellor. With the rise in digital world, we extend our welcome and gratitude to our viewers for supporting the most trusted and first ever OTT platform SKTV in Manipur that can be watched globally. Now let's take a look at the news in detail. Chief Minister N. Biren today urges people of Manipur to look ahead with hope while also keeping their focus on core issues which led to the crisis that is happening in the state. Chief Minister N. Biren said this while addressing the launching of Skilling and Livelihood Program under Department of Horticulture and Soil Conservation. Speaking further in the program, which was held at City Convention Center in Palace Compound, Chief Minister N. Biren warned people against people who are trying to divert the main issue regarding Manipur crisis. While quoting from the famous poem of Alfred Lord Tennyson, "Home they brought her warrior dead," Chief Minister N. Biren said, "We should grieve for our losses and pain, yet we should get up again for the sake of future." He said we need to take 2-3 steps back to make a big jump. Chief Minister N. Biren urged people to keep faith on the efforts of centre and state government. He said the ongoing crisis will take time to reach a solution, owing to its complex nature. However, the government will continue to struggle for the sake of its people and for the progress of the state. The crisis in the state was resulted due to steps taken by government in the interest of future generations and to safeguard the unity and integrity of the state, to protect its forest and to stop illegal immigrations. The conflict is between those who want to break Manipur and those who want to safeguard its land. Social Welfare Minister Haikam Dingo, Water Resources Minister Awangbo Nyumai, PHED Minister L. Sushindro, MLA S. Rajan, MLA Karam Shyam, BJP Manipur State Unit President A. Sarda, along with government officials attended the program.
Issue thoiba crisis se kanagum kharti sida dum divert torga concentrate torga launch the district amani the thoiba iran district ani hum thoiba iran sa dum lai na ba honor posyo lai gadam ni haidana ada ekhoina mohari da adu su to godabni adu somda lai ba mayam se kisu live yeng da ba school tam da ba yaroi college tam da ba yaroi mi hind da ba yaroi pai pugi buya da pai pugi wari da yauram ba mai pa ke di home ahum thango ani mo hando ani mu thango ama mo hando hanjin le si masi part of strategy de ata kada ko ya ba pot na de do sigi pot mayam si da ki ekoi si kana gum makran ekoi ki pose divert to no ho yawe adu nai ne mayam na si apun tam bi si akoi focus of bi si just ekoi ki focus ekoi concentration si koi ki pot to the bi de ni pai pa la pi mayam na ko na si ekoi focus bi ga dab si core issues akoi sigi hujik thengna de issue si arai ko issue nate matam sangani akoi wami nagani but government na praja singbu ayam matam na ngai thengna de ba field lai ba kamu na di khangam gani phamung da phammaga social media pai ba kamu na di khamai.
BJP Kundrakpam Mandal President Moirangthem Debaratan has urged people to come together and put in concerted efforts to resolve the ongoing crisis in the state instead of maligning Chief Minister Biren on social media platforms. Speaking to media person at Manipur Press Club today, Moirangthem Debaratan said the ongoing conflict broke out in the state as government initiated actions against poppy cultivation through its War on Drugs campaign. The violent crisis has resulted to death of many people and also displaces thousands from their homes. Therefore, indigenous people, especially Meitei community, need to come together and stay united to resolve the crisis. He also called on CSO leaders and women leaders to give their support in finding a solution for the conflict. On the other hand, he maintained that it is too late for ruling parties and opposition to sit together for concerted efforts in relation to this crisis. Therefore, people should give their trust to the state government and its steps to restore peace and normalcy in the state.
Hojik lairiba tangdu laita daba koi yelhong misi kanjai taragadi koi Manipur laibiriba maroina lan thengnabada yaubiriba sauba thogang lobiriba CSO sing ima IPL mera pai lup sing pulap punsin minarga koi punna leminaba mathau taina haiseningi aduga maroina hojik koina lan asi kamaina lepangada ke koi kamai tangdu laita andagi hai taragadi maroina koina mandal limageri tamjaning masi mapani jangalaba mitop sing asi NRC tawraga makoi gi maramda halan kiba aduga su lokthokpa aduga tongan-tonganba sarkarna jangalaiba thamaiba sida koina sajok pidana honaragani koi punna koi shanti hanjalakani hajaningi loinana asi asum laba lenga sina paikalipa maruoina koi CM Biriana paikal piriba thabak thoram sida ayam sajok pina bidana wa ki mathakta chaiba thangba mabu nawai usitana Facebook ta kaida hainabasi koi undopiraga masi amutanga koi punna honaminadana koi shanti oiba lamdama haibadu purakpada koi miyam punna koi saruk yaminasi.
Students of Dhanamandjuri University have decided to call off its hunger strike after the university declares recruitment results for appointment of its various staffs yesterday. Dhanamandjuri University Students' Union DMUSU has urged government and relevant authority to sort out other outstanding issues of the university, including the appointment of regular Vice-Chancellor of Dhanamandjuri University. Speaking to media person at its conference hall, President of the MUSU, Irom Dimocha, said the syndicate meeting, which was held yesterday, resolved to declare the results for appointment of various staffs of the university. He said it is good development. However, the authority should also try to appoint a vice-chancellor for the university at the earliest. Irom Dimocha also thanked all civil society organizations and people who supported the students of DM University during the agitation.
Union gi maikai dagi yamna hena edo hindong ni kai khunaba charibi khoi honorable madam governor amadi university sigisu science oibiriba madam Anisha ke matamsana university gi issue sida intervene tawbiduna watuna laiba register controller na singba hapna bagi damukta madam na chauba thawdang lobi bagi damukta su madam mo university Dhanamandjuri university student union gi maikai dagi hanna kai khunaba uchari Dhanamandjuri university si han dagi hauna matam sangna dagi hauna Dhanamandjuri university tamba phangadi haidana chawthokchaba lairamba du university olaklaba matung dagi maninglom na halakiba si khoi nauna lakpigadariba tising amadi nan teaching staff singna university hu saukhatnaba hotnaba matamda makoi makoi achobu thaudang lei khanbiduna dedication amaga loinana yana university sibu manglomda changsin badang matamda achobu thaudang lo.
On the other hand, Secretary of DM College Alumni Association 1987, Sanasam Joy Kumar, lauded the move of government and relevant authority for recruiting the staffs for the university. He urged newly appointed staffs to work for the welfare of the university, which has been responsible for producing various prominent persons in the state when it was known as DM College and before its elevation to university status. He also urged government to act on the 8-point memorandum that the Alumni Association had submitted to Governor Anusuya Uki, Chief Minister N. Biren, and also to Registrar of the university, and also to fulfill all other outstanding issues concerning the university.
DM College Alumni Association na matum ko ninjer ba DM University mo wen ba bigi mangla na do mangpang na ba hojare haina takasari loina akoina demand nipan ma suhana honorable governor chief minister vice chancellor asina singba research officing bijek rabani adu demand sing manung dudegi ya maroiba demand ma ambagloina ate demand nipan sing manung da aro waleba demand sing adu su yengsin biraga matam jana pangtu pinaba college asibu apung phaba university ama wadokpada amasung afaba university ama oibida mateng pangbiu haina sakada koi nijeri renana sabja amasung ojasing nauna khalaba ojasing amchung nantising staff sing punam ko khoina college asibu university asibu phagana hanabda achoba thodang lobigine lobirakene habji taji.
National Board Examinations in Medical Sciences (NBEMS) has not allotted as one of the examination centers for the upcoming NEET PG exam on August 11, citing the security reason due to the unrest situation in the state for the omission. This decision of NBEMS can cause inconveniences to candidates from Manipur. Thawai Miril today warned to boycott the Man Ki Baat program of Prime Minister Narendra Modi, which is scheduled for broadcast on the last Sunday of July if Prime Minister Narendra Modi fails to visit Manipur before the beginning of the Parliament session on July 22. Thawai Miril in the press note urged PM Modi to visit Manipur and to take stock of the ground reality. It urged PM Modi to announce in the parliament that the ongoing crisis broke out due to aggression by Kuki narco-terrorists who entered into Manipur illegally. Thawai Miril also demanded the government to crack down on Kuki militants who are carrying out attacks on Indian security forces within a sense of impunity. Homeless for over a year, people in the relief camps are gradually showing signs of hopelessness as their dreams and aspirations slowly wither away due to the unfortunate crisis which started in May last year. This has sown the seed for an impending crisis concerning mental health of the people in these relief camps. The recent incident of suicide and attempted suicide by people in the relief camp have accentuated this looming crisis. With collective efforts from government and healthcare provider, especially those who are focused in the field of mental well-being, the looming crisis can be prevented from escalating further. SKTV News Chief Reporter Katrimium Premchand brings you a special report. Let's take a short commercial break.
The restive violence, which started in May last year, has affected all the people in Manipur, especially those who are taking shelter at various relief camps. It has not only uprooted them from their homes, but also forced them to languish in those relief camps with a sense of uncertainty. They still carry the pain and miseries of losing their homes and agricultural land which their forefathers had passed on for them. At present, they are exposed to another uncertainties, that of hopelessness and despondency, as they struggle to find new sorts of livelihoods for themselves. A pertinent question arises: can these sense of despair and distress be resolved through repeated counseling?
Puchi chupa sumaina sumsida sum lela darane kamai tawgadagi haraga icha su chemba ngamroi darane na khallaga adumaina kaptana da dum lelaga sum awabda wa happe duduna hingbada mamal leitare habdo isana dum khanjare
chai khar leiramaga sigrani khoigidi kachu khandre lehoriba isu icha singje moi karmai tawraga mi oihogani karmai tawraga moiji amuk han panba ngamgani habaje akoi wakhanda thajaba ngamdre aduna sarkarna akoi bu khara thuna hanjal hanbiro.
Government is also playing its part to lift the spirit of internally displaced persons in the relief camp through various counseling sessions that are organized by the health department. In view of the possible mental health crisis, there is a need for dedicated mental health team to intensify their focus on mental well-being of people in the relief camps and also to make arrangements for necessary medicines for people with mental health issues. On the other hand, Manipur, with just over 30 lakh population, has just about 30 psychiatrists, and the number of psychologists, psychiatric nurse and psychiatric social worker are also comparatively low. This could pose a huge challenge in facing the mental health crisis in the state.
in this situation, we should not lose hope, but jointly consider from all aspects, from all the departments, that we have to invest in the promotion of the mental health for everyone, the improvement of all round needs of those people, and enhancement of the inputs of the mental health personnel, like in the form of regular supply of medications for those already diagnosed, and general awareness to reduce the stigma and discrimination, so that when our team goes there, everyone comes out to take the benefit of our support. And nowadays, in this aspect, there is some shortcomings, because the demands are more and the manpowers and the resources are limited. So everyone, I would like to appeal that to contribute whatever they can, morally, financially, in kind or in case, so that the efforts in improving the mental health services in the state should be enhanced 2 times, 3 times.
Okay, Doctor, and what are the roles of the common peoples, as you mentioned about the efforts of peoples are needed? So when we're talking about the mental health, as it is different from the other diseases, but we need to extend we need to help them by giving some good words or something like that. So would you like to give appeal to the peoples surrounding in the relief camp so that they can help at a time of emotional breakup?
Yes, it's very much required, because the doctors will not be available all the time, but they will be together all the time, and any change in the emotion, any change on their behavior, any change in their pattern of sleep, the appetite, or using substance of abuse, they will be able to detect earlier than the doctor. In a way, physically we know something about the first set. Say somebody is meeting an accident and there is bleeding, and so we all know, even the children will know, that they will tie an handkerchief or whichever available to control the bleeding and save from contamination. But when someone is having a breakdown, mental breakdown, and crying in front of you, or saying that I no longer need to be alive anymore, there is no need for me anymore, like for example suicidal thoughts that they suspected, but they don't know how to console, they don't know how to act in that situation. So this type of little help might be able to save someone's person. It's a matter of 2-3 minutes. It might be sufficient to save someone. This sort of thing is called psychological first aid. So we can give in a big way to the psychological first aid this type of information and skill to the general public also. I would like to term it as a mass movement towards the prevention of possible mental illness epidemic following this unrest. So I think I would like to appeal to everyone. We should not think that it is responsible for someone, some doctors, nurse or government or anybody. It is the responsible for each and everyone, because who knows, your near and dear ones might be affected any day, any time, because it doesn't discriminate anyone.
The current conflict in the state affects more than 60,000 people. This is not just 2 or 3 families. Therefore, the health department should place greater emphasis on mental health. Most importantly, we all need to play a big role, as the government cannot manage the situation alone. We must acquire knowledge of psychological first aid and use it when it needed. With camera person Chinkai, this is Sktv'S Primetime reporting for SKTV News, Imphal.
Let's take a short commercial break. We will be back with more news. Keep watching.
SKTV की जूनियर सब एडिटर की अहांग फम कौजरी महई की थाक मास कम्युनिकेशन नत्रगा मरी लेनब लमदा डिग्री नत्रगा ग्रेजुएट ओइगदबनी कुपसन खंगबा ngamba amadi sindok sinjin heiba oigadabani atenba amadi akaknaba matamda thabak fazana yangna tawba ngamba strong communication skill amadi teamwork skill leiba oigadabani interest leiba candidate singna updated oiraba resume adu recent passport photo ga loinana email address hr@sktv.news amadi WhatsApp number 7005259437 asida thazin birakpa yagani natragana sangai pro mamang leikai airport road ta leiba SKTV News ke office ta lakpiyu khudong chaba si manghan biganu ngasimak apply tawbiho.
Welcome back again. Committee on Tribal Unity, Kotu has urged government of Assam to initiate special judicial inquiry into the killing of 3 Kuki-Zo youths by Assam police, claiming the incident as a case of fake encounter. In a press note that was issued by its Information and Publicity, Kotu condemned the killing of 3 Kuki-Zo youths by Assam police on July 16 at Kabuganj Amju Road in Kachar district of Assam. Kotu has also appealed Assam government to not get influenced by policies of Manipur Chief Minister N. Biren, while also claiming that Kuki-Zo community have endured one of the most gruesome atrocities from Meitei community since the start of the crisis in May last year. An earthquake of 3.3 magnitude jolted Ukrul town today at around 9:30 in the morning. According to the National Center for Seismology, the epicenter of the earthquake was located at latitude 25.19 north, longitude 94.31 east, at a depth of 30 kilometers. No casualties have been reported yet. Secretary of Kabam Lai Haraupam Mairapaibi Thodam Sumati today demanded clarification from people who carried out attack at the residence of Naharol Githodang editor Khoirom Loyalakpa. Speaking in the press conference that was jointly organized by Konta Kabam Lai Haraupam Mairapaibi and Konta Literary and Sporting Club at Thangjing Hall of Manipur Press Club, Thodam Sumati condemned the incident of gun attack at the residence of editor Loyalakpa. She said such gun attack causes panic and fear to family members as well as people in the locality. She urged people who had committed the attack to come out with a clarification.
Masa khangdaba khulai paiba miyoi singna naron thodangi editor su oiba kontha khabam lairapam da leiba maki unity geta nomai kapsalam ba se bane yaningde editor amoina maki matau tawriba maki mu manunda ki khang tàu mà xe ai coi lấy cái em đi lập mà đi máy đạp bài vi sinh nào coi nhà dân nín đây coi gì dùng cung nên lấy ba à đúng không ba lấy cái sẽ đây ta thôi nín đó mà thầu cái hạt phục ba xe à si cái mà đóng kino thì ta mà quay nằm mà cái làm khi mà nó à đúng à si cũng thầu phục cái ba si ta lấy cái gì nhiều sinh nào strongly cần đốn tàu đi mà mà tôi nói coi cái thầu si cái mà đi lấy na mà đi à soi vào tôi sinh gốc piro à tôi cũng mà tầm ta à coi mà đi soi vào tôi coi không dễ cái.
All Manipur Hills and Plain Contractors Association AMHPCA has accused relevant authority of being biased in disbursing wages for contractors in the state. The association alleged that authority concerned are paying off wages only for few well-connected and influential contractors while ignoring other registered contractors. Speaking in this regard at Manipur Press Club today, Vice President of AMHPCA Ningthojam Kumar said Manipur government has failed to pay off wages for various contractors who are working tirelessly in various projects in the state. He also accused state government of being selective when paying wages, as some influential contractors and subcontractors have received their share of wages. Kumar further expresses dissatisfaction over the work carried out by NHIDCL in national highways. He says the construction work on highways are in precarious conditions.
Matam jana thabak suruga pesa bithok bidaba ade loina na sanga leiba contractor related oiba mi singduna khara phangaga profession loina leiba thabak suba contractor singi phangtaba akhoi state sida suba national highway gi thabak singje chahi ahum mari gi mamang dagi NHIDCL na loi sure state ki contractor se national highway da thabam ta phang NHIDCL de sinna ki thabak se de desh ki program amal laiyne aduda moina ngamni lamben je aeroplane taba yana ba mo da standard de same ne na hairaga haje oi ri ba phium ji yango ha na pairam ba phium du digi hajing ne na phium so company duga khara related oi ba meeting charging no sub contractor tab kokthong am suri ba the star contractor oi ba singjina aduda listen ma de agoi ngamde ba mapan ki company ga khoi ga compete no bdi moina hoi de gi saruk cham cham hen bi ai but akhoi gi leiriba 오피셜ꯁꯤꯡ이나 거의 로컬 컨택터들이 기타 생각비라가 마루고이바 타박생제 거기다 신나비라가디 거의 로컬 컨택터들이 타박시야 받는 소방감니.
A total of 120 trucks, including petroleum-carrying vehicles and LPG carrier, headed for Imphal from Jiribam district today. The trucks departed Jiribam in the morning along with security convoy. So far, only 6 tankers are stranded in Jiribam district at the moment. Millions of Windows users across the globe today experienced the blue screen of death (BSOD) error, which caused the system to suddenly shut down or restart. The Microsoft error, which was caused due to CrowdStrike Falcon sensor update, affected airlines, banks, stock markets, and other business across the globe. Speaking in this regard, global cybersecurity engineer of Dell Technologies, Laishram Lembamete, explained the nature of this outrage.
Website or server sing currently down sati, for example, apagi social media sing down sati, kay gino help tamda. Mainly man effect awi say nasai Microsoft sing na habidi Windows server sing to oil gado aduga apagi Linux server sing, Unix server sing sing na apagi organization adugi companies sing adi effect awi man effect awi say apagi Windows server sing ta effect awi na tani amana aduga Linux tadi effect awi late to pa apagi am kana Microsoft na amadi CrowdStrike na adi punjal laga yapana work tawri aduga athu tamda solution number broken habit has a outage ki am saw maram se tentna test ki apagi organization khudima apagi company khudima antivirus lo si antivirus na apagi virus in the aduga cyber attacks ka adi protect ta bodri ki outage se apagi CrowdStrike aba si antivirus se si magi regular security update la ko matam ta apagi CrowdStrike si na ba apagi company khudima organization khudima sida effect la adugi another security update tuna maram orga apagi when effect tawiba adugi antivirus tuna maram orga apagi Microsoft ki user ba software se si jo apagi effect la apagi blue screen na turn tawiba error thoki lai ta adu on to su ya da cyber sing adugi yam chaw maram.
Bishnupur Deputy Commissioner Laurembam Bikram today flagged off Street Corner campaign for Nambol, Bishnupur and Moirang blocks as a part of Drug-Free India campaign. The campaign is organized by District Administration Bishnupur. Additional SP Operation Lamabam Amarjit along with DLO took part in a campaign that aims to educate people about ill effects of drug abuse. A short story book titled Mihad Minay Lagta Irai Singh, written by Leshangte Mangi Sana Mete, was released during a function that was organized by TM and Producer Society at Loktak Hall of Manipur Press Club today. Speaking in the program, the writer Leshangte Mangi Sana Mete said his book made an attempt to recall various events which took place in the state between 1972 and 2024.
1972 dagina up to 24 bhausi manungda sifaina hachiba akoi masen hanagiba badu record mayam sigidu collection tawrga adu mayam da highlight tawbali aduga badu matungda amana sigum se thokna ba haidana badu ki tonga ton hiram kya da yawrabani madu like to nainaraga mayam adum makhatana debiro.
Now the weather report. According to ICAR Regional Center Lamfelpat, state's maximum temperature was recorded at 30.2 degrees Celsius, while the minimum temperature was 23.4 degrees Celsius. The maximum relative humidity was measured to be 97% in the morning and 70% in the evening. Before we wrap up, let's take a quick look at the headlines once again. Chief Minister N. Biren urges people to keep faith on center and state government and to give their focus on the core issues. And students of Dhanamanjuri University call off hunger strike after authority appoints necessary staff for the university, urges government to expedite appointment of Vice Chancellor. That's all we have for now. Thank you for watching SKTV News, the first ever OTT platform in Manipur. Please visit SKTV website skyic.in to download SKTV app. You can now access Google Play Store to download the app. SKTV iOS app is now accessible on Apple App Store. For early access, use the QR code. The download link will also be pinned in all our comment section. Join us for real-time news update, exclusive interviews and comprehensive analysis of current affairs in Manipur.